Morning guys. Well, as you can see, I've got the Bantam out. Been working on Boris the Morris Minor. So I haven't used this Bantam for a while, so I thought today I'd fire her up and we'll go for a little ride around the town. At the moment it's dry, it's a little bit breezy, but it's going to rain I think, so if you're going to get out, need to get out now. Like I say, I haven't fired it up for a while, probably nearly a month I reckon, at least 3 weeks. So let's see how it does. Well, not bad. Started easier than I thought. Give it a couple of minutes, warm up a little bit before we go, annoy the neighbours as we do. Give it a little check over. Like I say, I've been using my e-bike to go backwards and forwards to work just because it's easier to get it in the garage with Boris in there than it is the Bantam. So the Bantam's been in the shed and my plan is to get out now and again and have a little ride just to keep it all going fine. So let's go for a little ride. Seems strange when you ain't rid it for a little while. But she's going okay. Well, it is a little bit blustery. Oh, it's really nice to get out on it for a little bit. So you guys who watch my channel will know, been working on Boris. I think I sorted out the oil leaks, so we're one step closer to using him as my daily. Got a few other jobs I want to do on it. I think this rain is going to come sooner than they said. They said by about 11, but it's only about, what is the time? 8:45 in the morning, so yeah, I think it's going to come earlier. I think what I'll do, as you guys know, I live in the town of Lowestoft in Suffolk, and we now have 3 bridges. So I think I'll call this the 3 bridges of Lowestoft on a Bantam, or BSA Bantam and the 3 bridges. That's a title, isn't it? So we'll do the 3 bridges of Lowestoft. So I'm almost down to where I work, but obviously not going to work today. Hey guys, today is Halloween. So there'll be a few ghosts and things about tonight. We don't get many where I live, but down through the estate there, what I just drove through, or rode through, gets really busy with the kiddies. Got some in the road now, don't know which way to go. They'll probably be out tonight. Right, let's go round this way. Been round this way for a while. Oh, it's little country roads. Yeah, I definitely need to fire up this Bantam and take it for a spin at least once a month. That's my plan. I might even start using it for work again. Who knows? But at the moment I'm happy with just using it now and then and using the e-bike. That's bumpy. Because as you guys who watch my channel know, that's only 1 mile from my house to my works. So it's not far. It only takes me 2 minutes on the e-bike, and it's much easier to get that in and out of the garage, as I said. But in the summertime, spring, summer, I do like to use the Bantam for work. It's been a while since I've been round this way. I'm surprised how well the Bantam's running. It's been standing up for a little while. But then again, it's not that long, I suppose. Oh, this road is well bumpy. I wonder don't come this way much. Kind of coming the back way round to Alton Broad. Now this road here, I used to come fishing when I was younger. Quite a lot really when I was a kiddie. I used to fish over this fence here, just on the right. We'll see as we go by. Into the Broads, Norfolk Broads, that's Alton Broad. Water's a little bit choppy. Council are out doing the hedges. Well, I'll turn them right here. Oh, roads are a bit greasy this morning. Did have a little slip earlier on that bend where I turned into Frostmax. Might have been the leaves. That's what you got to watch, wet leaves. Especially with the braking on this bike. Too much pressure and it locks up easy. Skid. And if you're on some wet leaves, especially with that front one, I tend to use both brakes on this. So this is going to be our first bridge. This is obviously the Alton Broad Bridge, the Motford Lock. There's a little lock there, look. There we go. Now in South Lowestoft. We'll take a left here. It's Victoria Road. Just for you guys who are trying to work out where I am, if you know the area. Another bumpy road, mind the potholes. Yeah, it's really nice to get out on the Bantam. Go over this side a bit, because some big old sailor. My last Bantam I had, my D7, I used to use that all year round. For work, every day, whatever the weather. Bit dodgy in the old snow and ice. Then of course I would use the car if I could. Get a lift or whatever. But most of the other weather, it weren't too bad. I'd use my Bantam. That's what these were built for. These were the everyday workman's motorcycles. Ring, ting, ting, ting. See, about 15 miles an hour. It's obviously around 30 with these guys. Well, we're coming to a standstill here. What's going on? Got a learner trying to make a right turn. He's got it. To the left here used to be a big wood yard years ago. I used to deliver wood there when I was on my truck driving days. Used to be a factory over there as well, was gone. The Co-op Cannon factory, so I used to drive for them, taking loads all over the place. And sometimes we'd pick up a back load, probably just somewhere like Tilbury Docks, and bring it back to there, that woodyard. Right, this is our second bridge here. It is the newest of the bridges. This one has only been open short while. Do like I say, it's made a lot of difference to traffic chaos in Lowestoft since we've had this one. We've been over it before on the Bantam. We took the bus over it, the VW camper, we took that over it, I think the second day that had opened. That was cool. Might have even been the first day, actually, in the afternoon. Right, I'm going to go round this roundabout, back over this bridge. For the simple reason that'll be easier to get round to the next bridge. Going to go back over this new bridge. Bit of a climb. The wind's against me now, holding me back. We're at the top now. And here we go down the other side. We'll do a left here. Round by Asda. Shortly we'll be coming to the third crossing. These hours, we've got a lane system here, they call it the tidal flow, where sometimes there's two lanes, sometimes it's one lane, and it can get confusing for people. Because actually on the bridge, it's a 3-lane bridge, and sometimes there's 2 lanes coming one way, and then 2 lanes going the other way. So it can really be weird. You don't know what's going on. I don't know what the bus was indicating. I thought maybe it was a bus stop, but I think he's just left arm. So here's what I'm talking about, where these arrows are. Sometimes that'll have an X. Means at the moment we're 2 lanes this way, and then it could be 2 lanes the other way. That's really confusing for people. You can see the other bridge. And we're over the third crossing. And the bus is still indicating left, but he's not going left. He suddenly will go left. But when? Who knows? This is Station Square, Lowestoft Railway Station. Usually if we tramp or something around here. Not today. Now is he going in here? Yes! That's, oh, and he hit the curve. That's why he had his indicator on. But I really feel that wind coming across this way. Those little gusts. So that's the 3 crossings in Lowestoft. The 3 river crossings. And that's a nice little ride out on the Bantam as well. As you can see, she's running fine. I was only thinking yesterday, really need to get the Bantam round the block. And then I saw the weather and I thought, I might not be able to. Going to be rough today, but I think we're out before us. Not too bad. Definitely before a rain, or the wind gets even worse. Right, so here would obviously be that bridge we went over again. Little retail park on the right, a couple of shops on the left. Oh, Lidl's. I remember years ago, something funny, what I think is funny. My mother, her friend, when that first opened, she came round and she said, I found this new shop. It's called Liddell's. It's really nice. Liddell's? Yes. Oh, that's funny. I always make me chuckle when I see Lidl's now. I always think, it's Liddell's. You're a Mrs. Bouquet, eh? I still need to find out the top speed of this Bantam. I keep forgetting to sort something out. I have to get the old GPS. Speedo hooked up on the phone. Let's see how fast we can get up. I reckon that'll be about 60. Not much more. It's hard to tell with this speedo. As you guys know, 15 was reading 30. Right, we'll go around here. Now this is where we saw the VW camper in the garden. I'm wondering what he's doing with that. I don't know if it's gone. Can't see it. I know it's still there, look. I'll keep looking. I want to see him doing it up. We will see. Don't think he's done anything yet. But then again, just might not ever be doing anything when I've come past. I just remembered we've got the four-way traffic lights this way. Bit of a pain, but never mind. I could oh, they're on green now. I don't think I'll make it. Very surprised if I make these. Well, I have. Well, how lucky am I, eh? How lucky am I today? Lucky to get out on this Bantam, and lucky with the lights. Right, so, if you haven't already realised, I'm almost back to mine now. Been a nice little ride. Been nice to get this out, like I said. We need to get it out now and again, don't we? Just to keep everything going. And I guess the next video will be back on Morris Minor. And I want to get the trunnions greased up if I can. That might be my next job on that, and that'll probably be doing the next week. But like I say, I'm back at mine. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing, and please share and like, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye for now.